Welcome to the Brief Box. Today we have Thozama, who is representing Hyatt Hotels Corporation. Thozama, thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So today is day 2, but some could say it's day 3 because we had Bond Day on Monday. Take me through your experience so far the past couple of days.
Well, I think for me has been really, really great. Like I mentioned to you earlier, this is my first year back at Meetings Africa, the hotel industry. Bond Day was good. The information shared, the discussions that were taken were like really, really good and just insightful in what is to come in the industry. So day one was good, but a little bit slow.
Yeah.
But it did pick up obviously in the morning. And some good meetings were had. So yeah, we're here. Day 2 now. We'll see what's in store.
When it comes to Bond Day, those conversations about what is to come,
Yeah.
what stood out to you from those conversations?
I think I really enjoyed the sustainability discussion in terms of what obviously the industry is doing to, play a part in sustainability within, the country, the world. So, hearing initiatives like, processes from how to get, let's say, people involved from the community, from ground level to senior level, those conversations to me were like, but really, really interesting. Really, when you actually think about it, how do you as a hotel industry contribute, or as an individual down there contribute to sustainability? It's as little as not printing paper, being digital, but like, how do you become digital to people that are not familiar with tech?
Yes.
So those conversations were quite interesting for me. Yeah.
The team at the Hyatt, have you started thinking about those? I mean, what are some of the ways that you're thinking about sustainability within the Hyatt?
Yeah, well, globally, we are, a company that does quite a lot in terms of sustainability. At office level, we already don't print any papers, so we are digital. As you can see, I'm carrying an iPad instead of brochures. So,
and the viewers would not know this, but your offices are not too far from you, and you actually walked. So
correct. Parked across, walked, and so that's another contribution because I don't drive. Emissions.
Okay, so let's talk about what is the message from the Hyatt hotels. Why are you here at Meetings Africa?
Well, we're here, as Hyatt South Africa, just to obviously say that we're here, because a lot of people, would wonder pre-COVID, where's Hyatt, what's going on? We weren't in the industry, but I mean, we're here. The hotels have been standing for about 2 to 3 years now. It's apart hotels in Sandton and Rosebank, and we're opening a new one now in middle of this year. So, I mean, we're here and we're ready to serve. And, with the great service that we're known for, we're here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What has that recovery been like since COVID? I mean, I think, a lot of people who've come on the Brief Box have touched on that COVID period and the effect it had on the businesses and some of the services. From the Hyatt side, are you starting to see that sort of recovery come back in Sandton, in Rosebank, in the areas that you're in?
Yeah, definitely a pickup. I could say, since joining the company last year, obviously learning a bit about the company, where they're coming from and where they're going. It's been amazing. The achievement that they've done, end of year last year towards to the goal that needs to be achieved this year is really, really high. So that just shows to you that, it is growing, it is coming back up, yes, we won't achieve the levels that we wanted, pre-COVID, but we're getting there. So, if a company can still say, listen, this is our target, this is what we achieved last year, and then we're increasing it by another 20% for the following year, that shows there's growth and there's something happening in the economy. Yeah.
The people who've come to the stand, what are they asking about when it comes to the Hyatt?
Can I tell you? They're really just asking, who are you? Where are you?
Okay.
And you're like, I think what also is confusing people is the slogan for Hyatt, which is World of Hyatt. Welcome to the World of Hyatt.
Yes.
Like, World of Hyatt, what is this? Like, actually, it's a group. So you have to explain it's a group. It has brands under, these are the brands that are in South Africa. This is what they offer in the market. Apart hotels, self-catering, conferencing, the normal. So you just have to explain we are a hotel that runs like any other hotels, but obviously we offer offer, more to your long stays. We are an apart hotel. We do have, a rich culture in the hotels. We do offer we've just launched a brand brewing with DOS tea, where you can come have cake and tea. And, we have alternative dining experiences in our hotels. We have a tree house. When last have you had, dinner or like a lunch at a tree house, so
Like a
yeah,
tree house.
like a tree house.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
interesting.
those are the things that we share with people, today at Meetings Africa. And yeah.
Okay. Apart from you being with the Hyatt for about a year now, but you've been in the industry for quite some time.
Yeah.
How have you seen the industry evolve over the years?
Sure. Um, how can I answer that? Because I've literally, I've been in hotels, then come out of hotels. I've sold chocolates, a premium brand of chocolate. I've
Right.
sold, your safes for hotels, your ECUs and stuff like that. But, in terms of evolving, I could say the industry, oh, grow
Yeah.
in certain aspects in terms of like how now we're having these conversations of sustainability. I mean, back then they weren't really there because sustainability was a big thing overseas,
Right.
and here it wasn't really touched on that much. So I think in terms of evolving and growing, it's having those conversations, having those tech conversations. How can we, improve? Like Sky Hotel came with a robot,
Okay.
Yeah. So, I think in terms of growth and moving towards those conversations and actually implementing those things, I think, yeah, the industry has grown in that sense. Yeah.
It's going to be such a busy year for South Africa. And
Mm.
I think obviously Meetings Africa becomes a precursor from what people can expect around G20. There's a lot of G20 conversation.
Yeah.
As the Hyatt group within the team here, what are you most excited about over the next few months when it comes to the number of people that are going to be descending into South Africa?
I think just providing the service, providing the service that we're known for, and also just, having those international delegates coming through and experiencing a Hyatt in a South African way. So, most people know Hyatt, a lot of Hyatt hotels globally, but they're going to come into South Africa and they're going to experience what we have to offer in South Africa as a Hyatt, South African brand. So we're excited about that. And we really cannot wait. We're already having requests that are coming through, with the pre-meetings that are happening. In Cape Town, we have establishments as well. So yeah, we're excited to host. We're excited.
Thank you so much. For more conversations, you can follow our social media pages.